How's it going? I'm Jeremy from Freedom from Failure, and I'd like to welcome you to today's topic, Best WordPress Plugins. Now, you want to get into blogging. I don't blame you. Blogging is probably the most effective way to gain a list of subscribers and keep them intrigued with your ideas. It captures all of your ideas in one place that's easily found by other people that want to access those ideas for their own personal gain or knowledge acquisition. So, you want to get into blogging, you want to have your posts go viral and gain recognition on the internet. Thousands have done it before you. But before you go viral, how do you get started? There's so many plugins. What is a plugin? What is a theme? How does all this work out? I have so much information. I'm having information overload. Oh my God, someone dial 911. Well, we're going to simplify this as much as we can. First off, don't freak out. Okay, it's not rocket science. It's blogging. A 13-year-old in a cafe with a mochaccino can do it. Surely if they could do it, so can you. And it doesn't require a genius IQ or anything like that. So in this post today, we will discuss the 3 most essential plugins for your blog. These are not plugins that people readily debate. These are 3 that are important for ranking your site on Google, making it easily shareable by your viewers so their friends can share it as well, and for creating a sitemap image that Google uses to rank your site. So the 3 important plugins that I recommend today are to get a social sharing plugin, a Google XML sitemaps plugin, and to get an SEO plugin. For the SEO plugin, there are a few out there that serve the purpose. There's a Platinum SEO pack, there's the all-in-one SEO pack, and there's the one by Yoast that is easily searchable. And I'll take you onto my dashboard to show you these plugins as well. So there are a few main ways to actually upload a plugin onto your website. A lot of people freak out. They think that you have to understand FTP. You have to know how to use the file sharing service in your hosting cPanel. This is actually probably the most complex way of doing it. I do recommend that you learn how to do it, and once you've done it, it's very simple and you'll be able to do it very easily. But the way that I like to do it, every time I get a new blog, and I have several blogs that I have to maintain, but the way that I prefer to use is to actually go into your back office, your WordPress dashboard on the site itself, and uploading it that way. So let me show you how to do that in this very video. So without further ado, I'm going to take you to my dashboard. See you there. Hey guys, welcome to my dashboard. If you have WordPress installed on your site, then this is where the magic happens. This is where you'll have full reign and control over everything on your blog. For the sake of this video, we will be focusing on the plugins aspect that's available through your dashboard. So on this left-hand margin, you'll have all your features that have to do with the appearance of your blog and different posts and pages and whatnot. Over here, you'll find plugins. So let's take a look at installed plugins. If you remember correctly, earlier in this video, I discussed the 3 main plugins you should have on your blog. They include the Google XML Sitemaps plugin, and the other ones I talked about were the trackable social share icons and WordPress SEO. A lot of the plugins that I have here have actually been deactivated, or they're just plugins like font resizers or other plugins that are pretty neat. Affiliate link cloaking I kind of like because I could put in links in there and then cloak it to actually have my domain name as part of the link name. So let's say I want to promote a program. I will have freedomfromfailure.com / the name of that program. So it's it looks a lot more clean and it looks less spammy. And in this business, spam is everywhere. A lot of people, they just don't take the time and effort necessary to look legitimate. And that is what I'm going to stress to you, is to make your blog look as legitimate as possible. There are a lot of corners you could cut, and a lot of things you could do that'll save you a lot of time and money, but then you'll just be screaming scam the entire time, and people will never take you seriously, and all that work and effort you're putting into it will be for naught. So understanding your audience, people, is very important. You are an audience of someone else, believe it or not. So think about how you would think. How does this look? If it looks like spam to you, then it's gonna look like spam to someone else. It's common sense. So let's discuss more about plugins. Over here in this margin, these tabs will actually give you customizable options that you can adjust at your own pleasure. So let's talk about the SEO plugin. This one has a lot of nifty options and features that you're going to love. First off, do not change any of the options back here unless you know what you're doing. They have been time tested and approved by default. So a lot of the things that are already filled in, I would not touch it unless you have specific reason to touch it. So over here you've got titles and metas. You have full control over the meta description and the tags for every single post that you put up, and you could actually change the taxonomies, post types, and stuff like that. It also has the XML sitemaps feature built directly into it, so you don't even have to upload the Google XML sitemaps plugin. This has it built in. That's pretty nifty if you ask me. The last feature I want to point out in this plugin, and you could actually take a tour of it from the dashboard so you could understand the features better. Another awesome feature is the RSS feature. So basically, it'll actually post in your RSS feed whatever variables you want to put into it to give your blog credit. So basically, you're generating a backlink through your RSS feed, so people can see your blog when other people try to steal your content. It's pretty nifty, and I highly recommend that you take advantage of that feature. It's a part of the Yoast SEO plugin pack. So check that out and make sure you upload that onto your blog. So the last part that I want to focus on is how to upload and activate a plugin on your blog. It's extremely simple, no FTP knowledge required. All you have to do is go to plugins. You could either go to add new here or add new up here. Both take you to the same page right here. Boom. So let's search for a plugin that we can upload right now. We will go with, let's do a Facebook plugin. So search for the type of plugin you want. If you know the plugin name, you could enter it in there and it'll limit your options to choose from by a lot. But if you just want an idea, like you want to look for an AdSense plugin or you want to look for a Facebook plugin, you just click in the term and search plugins. Then it'll give you a list of plugins to choose from. Over here it'll give you a description of the plugin and the rating. The rating is important because it establishes credibility for that plugin. The more people that have rated it and the higher the rating, the more reliable that plugin is going to be. So this one has 304 ratings and about 3 stars. It's not too bad. A lot of people have actually uploaded it, so it's fairly popular. This one has over 2,000 ratings and over 4.5 stars. So I would say that if it has over 4 stars and it has over 1,000 ratings, that plugin is probably pretty decent. So let us install this just for the sake of information for this video. So over here all you're going to do is click install now. It'll ask you if you're sure. Click OK. And then just like that, boom, it accesses FTP by itself through the PHP function, and you've got it added to your arsenal of plugins. Just click Activate Plugin, and it's activated. Then it should pop up generally as a tab in the left-hand side. I don't actually see this Facebook tab over there at the moment, but you could find it in your list of plugins. Here it is, add link to Facebook. So you can either go to settings here. If you decide that you don't want it anymore, you could click deactivate, and it'll be deactivated. And that is how you upload, activate, and deactivate plugins. Extremely simple. So thank you guys for checking out this video. I hope you found it informational, and I hope it helps you out on your quest for blogging success. Thanks again guys for checking me out, and I hope to see you in future videos.